you might have a big old chunky healthy looking baby, but it's born to a diabetic mom, and so you gotta watch out for low blood sugar. Why? Well, it's called fetal hyperinsulinemia. So the mom's high blood sugar is going to cross the placenta, right? And so the fetal pancreas is going to be like, oh my gosh, so much sugar, and I need to create insulin. And they go into overdrive, creating insulin. But then you cut the cord. What happens to the blood sugar? Well, it's going to go way down, but the baby's not prepared for that. It's got a pancreas that's overreactive. It's producing a lot of insulin. And so you're going to have transient but profound hypoglycemia. And so it's not about poor glycogen stress or stress hormones or cortisol, any of that. This is just a rebound effect of the mom who has diabetic problems, and so she has hyperglycemia, and the kid has to adjust for this new world without that hyperglycemia. All right, so diabetic mothers, poor infants, especially with poor glycemic control, you got to watch out. The glucose, you'd see very low glucose, and the mom has hyperglycemia. And so at birth, they have persistent insulin, and so the glucose is going to go down. The child's going to be jittery, have seizures, hypotonia, and poor feeding. And so here we have a newborn delivered to a mom, poorly controlled diabetes. Oh, also the kid can be really big, like a big old chunky newborn. Blood glucose is going to be low at 2 hours of life. What is the cause? It's going to be fetal hyperinsulinemia due to maternal hyperglycemia. So it's going to be an overreactive pancreas, a hyperfunctioning pancreas, you might say. All right, and so the maternal blood sugar, we already talked about this, it's transient. And the fetal overgrowth, the macrosomia, that's going to be a large child. And so that would explain, the fetal overgrowth explains the bigness, but it wouldn't explain the low glucose, which is what this is asking about. Impaired glycogenesis that's seen in glycogen storage disease is not here. Increased cortisol, there's no reason to think it's there. Increased cortisol, that would be a cause of hyperglycemia, not your hypo, which is what you see because you have too much insulin, right? All right, so it's a transient hypoglycemia, direct rebound effect. So you got to recognize it early because even asymptomatic babies can seize if they're left untreated. Okay, well, hopefully this is helpful. If it was, like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.